Hey kids, let's do this. Let's go live today and talk about a couple of things that are happening in the GameStop world and SoFi and everywhere else and the markets. Welcome to the show. It's me. I'm Uncle Bruce. I'm the guy that likes eating bagels on air. How you doing today? It's Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. It's 8:30 in the morning Eastern Time, 6:30 in the morning here where I am in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, one of the top 5 or 10 cities in the world to live, according to some of these, you know, questionnaires and world city rankings. Calgary is a top 10, top 15 place. Vancouver in British Columbia is a top 5 place. Toronto is usually in the top 10. Yeah, we're the 3 leading cities for quality of life and environment and education, all that. Is it perfect here? No. Is it perfect anywhere? No. But it is what it is. Welcome all of you from Zurich, London, England. Welcome from Sydney, Australia, New York City, Los Angeles, all over Canada, all over America, all over Latin America, my African viewers, my South American viewers, my European viewers, my Asian viewers, Eurasian, wherever you're from. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We're trying to figure out what this market is going to do and how and why and wherever. Thank you for telling me where you're watching me from. Let me know. Where are you guys? I've got Fort Myers, Florida here. UK Echo, how's it going there? I've got Kevin here from Chicago. I love that town. I got a lot of people from Chicago that watch me. There's some pretty good people in Chicago. By the way, before I even went live, look at this guy. I got a new member here, Billiard. Welcome, new member, Billiard. Thank you for joining. Gold Bagel level member. You actually are, and you and everyone else that's becoming a Gold Bagel member, you are adding to a new record for this channel. Every Gold Bagel member and every new Gold Bagel member coming in right now, all-time high of Gold Bagel members. Never had this many before. Welcome to the party, pal. We're going to try to make it worth your while to be a Gold Bagel member of this channel. First of all, if you are a Gold Bagel member, you join us at 8 o'clock Eastern for at least 8 o'clock Eastern, sometimes a little earlier. Today I went on earlier because it was that important to update you on what you should be expecting today with some trading tips and some adjustments to your portfolios. That right there is worth your cost of admission to be a Gold Bagel member, number one. Number two, Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock Eastern, live, primetime live with Uncle Bruce for only Gold Bagel members. So, yeah, tomorrow night, baby, we're live at 7 o'clock. We'll be talking GameStop and SoFi and the markets and everything else. So welcome everyone to the show. Thank you all for coming through here. It is fantastic to see you. We got people coming in here. Oh man, look at this. Lutash, Austria. Love that. Tejas, I don't know where that's from. Jay, Phoenix, RB, I'm from Portugal. Jay, Jude, Bath, United Kingdom. What a beautiful place that is. Oh, Jen and I and Jen Jr. We were supposed to spend about 5 days or 6 days in Bath. This is quite a while ago, 1999, and we didn't leave for 2 weeks. And this was in December. I mean, think about it. Bath in July. Wow. Summertime Bath. We were there in December. Wow. Beautiful place. And the folks and the history. We were in a B&B there, and we really liked it. 7on7. Palm Coast from Florida, buddy. I'm here. Iskander from Tunisia. Welcome. Adam, the UK, baby. I'm from England. Bert, where are you from? The Netherlands. S. Herringberg, welcome. Who's this? Maurice Vassar from Ohio. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the dog. Hello from Ibiza. Hector, I'm Manitoba, baby. Mike Mars, Gainesville, Florida. That's home of Tom Petty, isn't it? Strength Science, Quebec, Canada. Sanjay from London. Mike from Noonan, Georgia, GA. Latin Mega, Houston, Texas here. Stephen, I'm from Philly, baby. Strength Science, any predictions on GameStop today? Oh, yes, stand by. Philly as well. Here's another one. Be back. We stay strong, apes. GameStop, easy, 10 grand. Let's go. Killer Toast, Dallas, Texas. Kevin Whitehead. My daughter says, Dad, are you on the screen right now? JLP, Arkansas, Francisco Vasco, Spain, España, Be the Casino, Cincinnati, Stephen Butler, number 64 here, Nancy W, Las Vegas, Mike Newman, Georgia, yeah, baby. Jude, I own a converted Airbnb in Bath. More than welcome to come by, stay free anytime. We were in a mansion in Bath. This was once a big mansion of some kind. I think it was 3 floors tall. And it was a couple that owned it. I remember the woman's name was Susan, but I can't remember the guy's name. And they had done a beautiful. They ran it wonderfully. We loved it. It was pretty special. Yeah, never forget it. Someday, Cannon on the Hill, Nashville. Naya Benzi from France, baby, bonjour. Parker, south of Atlanta. Parker Ivy. I'm close to Newman. Billiard. Oh yeah, and I'm from Yorkshire. Hence why my bank thought something was suspicious. Welcome, Adam Young. Good morning, Uncle B. From I don't know where. Amsterdam, the Netherlands says our remark. David Watley, Panama. Ed is from Waycross, Georgia. Vernal, Sarnia, Ontario. Rock and roll, Ontario. Realized Profits, Dallas, Texas. Arnold, see you live in October in Ibiza. Papi J, Wetumpka, Illinois, somewhere in Illinois. Alabama. Actually, Papi J from Alabama. Kenneth, Philly as well. Adam Young, New York City. Donovan, West Bend, Wisconsin. ER, Las Vegas. Parker Ivy, couple of Georgia guys and gals in here. Oh, yeah, we get Georgians here. Who's this? Shampoo Iwoko, Quebec City, B. Tizzle, Arkansas, Boeing, Tiger, Houston is with you. Cynthia, upstate New York. Places Nepal. Wow, but Nepal. Rediscovered Penny Chaser, David Watley. I used to live in Panama. Mike, call me Pepe. Long Davis, coming Georgia. What's this? John Biscuit. I can't see how RC purchasing stock buying an option will increase the share price. It's all going and moving the option trader account. I don't know how it's going to work. Bruce, talk to me. Stephen Butler, Northwest Arkansas. Jay Rory Kitty knows what he's doing. Aaron, Ottawa, Canada. Hunter, Virginia. Den Harry. Afternoon from the UK. The Feds, Langley, Virginia. Vilbus, St. Paul, Minnesota. Bobby Atkinson, Brockville, Ontario. Or Brock Vegas to us locals. Raul, Milwaukee. J.R. Amali, I can't pronounce it, from California. Johnny Flanagan, I'm on the toilet in Kentucky, buddy. Brian, Alberta, Canada. Vanessa, Irondale, Alabama, home of the Whistle Stop Cafe. Chris Taylor, also Northwest Arkansas. DB, good morning, everybody. RAC, Birmingham, UK. Rarefield Tennis, Toronto. And Nyan NJ, I can't pronounce that. N Yak, New York, tap in. And Keyston, I'm from Chicago, baby. Mike, how low do you think GameStop will go today? Trish, The Dish, Perth, Ontario, and JLP, NWA here also, Northwest Arkansas. Gabriel, Germany, GameStop to the moon, baby. Alexandra, Porto, Portugal. Yeah, all from everywhere. Welcome all. Nice to have you here. Great to have you. You guys are coming faster than I can read this. We're at 24.58 right now in the pre-market on GameStop. And the question is, and the poll question is, what do you think is going to happen with the stock? If it's feasible and if it's possible, if it starts to happen, if Roaring Kitty buys 12 million shares, he exercises his option, will that move up the market price? 90% of you, 360 voters, 90% say yes, 10% say no. So far, a pretty one-sided vote. And thank you, those of you who have been hitting the thumbs up button while you've been doing the poll questioning and popping in here and saying hi to me and everything. 89 thumbs ups already. Thank you all. for that. It is much, much appreciated. Dubrovnik is here. Austria is here from Eric. BP was there. Brian, apparently Wolverine Market Maker deals the GameStop options as a market. They held 0 shares of GameStop. Let's see how this goes. Dr. Gonzo, San Diego, California, tuning in early here. Max, I bet Roaring Kitty does nothing. Holds his 5 million only, shows he didn't manipulate. Robert, number 84 thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Tora, he needs to pump up Amazon. Toronto, Paul from Toronto. Chad from Dubai. Josh from Cornwall. Jared, let's get this party started in here. John Biscuit, are you going to vote on the referendum? What's going on reform? Capture this. Which course do I buy to write covered calls this week? I can't afford all of them. At least 1 and 2. Start with 1 and 2. It's $300. You'll make more than that. Possible to write options with Europe exchanges like Interactive Brokers. Folks, what do you think? You answer his question. Mohammed is from Tunisia. Aaron, I'm going to buy more GameStop at dips harder today. Mohammed, Tunisia, baby. What's the logic behind their no vote? Trish the Dish bought 100 more GameStop shares yesterday. I'm up to a 300 now. Everything me. Good morning, Bruce. Aaron Duchesne. Nice, Trish. Brooke, what's the latest date that RK would want to exercise his option with the amount of shares he's exercising? He has until the 21st of June. 9 trading days, including today. 9. That's it. He has to do something in the next 9 trading days. Good for you, Dish. Good morning, Uncle Bruce from Atlanta, from Everything Me. Pick nose. I'm from Chicago, baby. See, I told you, I got Chicagoans all over the place. C. Johnson. Harpswell, Maine. Send a dozen lobsters to Bruce. Dude, Nashville, Tennessee over here. Cannon on the Hill, Milwaukee, I'm assuming. Who's this? Where's Waldo RC? I'm just waiting for a company to someday speak or file an 8K on transformative news. Brandon C. Yes, I write options on IB all the time. Interactive Brokers all the time from over in Europe and UK and elsewhere. Thank you all for joining us this morning. 117 plus thumbs ups are already in the house. We've got the poll vote here. This poll question, 411 votes now. 90% of you say shares of GameStop will go higher if Roaring Kitty buys up 12 million shares, exercising his options. Now, I'm just kind of wondering if he came out today with an update on his account, and instead of showing 5 million shares and 120,000 contracts, it showed 6 million shares and 110,000 contracts. And tomorrow, it showed 7.5 million shares that he owns and only 115,000 contracts. If this were to happen every trading day, today, tomorrow, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, the number of shares goes higher, the number of contracts goes lower. That will, I think, reflect in the market. I think the market will just get jolts of buying jolts because the writer of these contracts doesn't have 12 million shares lying in their account. The writer is the market maker for the options market, and the market maker is employed by one of the largest brokerage firms out of New York, most likely, and they will just call in short sellers. They'll just call in stock, which means the shorters have to borrow from someone else, but more likely they'll have to buy up stock on the open market to lessen their borrow amount from their client. That's my opinion on this. That's how it has to happen. And so 1 million a day, 1.5 million shares a day, just like Chinese water torture is going to drive you nuts eventually. This stock, I think, would go up to $40-$50. I think 12 million shares coming out of the market. The other news I'm waiting for, there's more news to expect here. It's not everything on Roaring Kitty. The next piece of news I'm waiting on from the company itself is the completion of their stock offering. I'm waiting for that confirmation. If any of you see it, hear about it, find it a filing somewhere, would you let me know? Because I'm watching the markets, I'm watching the chat, I'm trying to figure out what's going on at all times. But this, I think, is at any moment kind of a announcement that at any time, whether it's right in 15 minutes, in an hour, by noon today, after the close, there will be an announcement sooner or later, because the annual meeting for GameStop is this Thursday. And I don't think they want to be having the annual meeting with the share offering still going on. I think they want it all tidied up. They want it all disclosed. And they can then say to the world, yeah, we sold an additional 30 million shares to release a total of 75 million shares from 2 weeks ago to now, or 3 weeks ago to now. 75 million have been issued. We used to have 306 million outstanding. Then we went to 351, and now we're at 381 million shares outstanding. And we have cash in the bank of what, $3 billion? Is that the number? 3 billion. They've got 3 billion in cash and 381 million shares in existence. That's not quite $10 a share, but that is quite an increase in value, in cash value, from 1 billion in cash a month ago to 3 billion in cash today. These guys aren't going to go out of business even if they lose 50 million a year. I mean, you lose 50 million a year for 10 years, you lost $500 million. They got $3 billion. They're going to haul in 150 million a year in interest. They're not going to lose 50 million a year as a corporation. 150 million in interest coming in, plus the retail operation, which I suspect could make 200 to 300 million a year, with all the closures of underperforming stores, all the layoffs of staff you don't need anymore, all those property taxes you don't pay, all those business taxes you don't pay, all the insurance you don't pay, all the rent you don't pay, all the staff at the head office that you can let go because you're managing 1,000 fewer stores, 1,500 fewer stores. The cost of running GameStop has been crushed, is still ongoing, which means every dollar that's coming in the front door, there are fewer demands on each of these dollars to run the corporation. That means the margins are rising for GameStop. Now, it would be nice, really nice, if the sales would rise on an overall basis. But remember, gross sales from 5,500 stores versus gross sales from 4,000 stores, that's 1,500 fewer locations. Just because you have 1,500 locations selling product doesn't mean each of those locations ultimately makes any money for the company. Because if the rent of those 1,500 locations and the salaries and the business taxes of the local cities and states where they operate these stores is so high that each of the 1,500 stores actually loses $1 million a year, $500,000 a year, doesn't even break even per year, that drains the rest of the performing side of the company right off the map. And that's why you're smart and wise to shut down underperforming stores, move your inventory to the other locations in the area. You don't have to end up with inventory in some homeless shelter or a giveaway place. Now, inventory just goes to the other stores, and of course, they won't order new inventory into these closing stores. They'll be brought way down in inventory and shifted to these other shops in the area, and they continue on. And that means you end up with a company that actually makes money on what it is they sell. The question is, are new games coming out? Are there new games coming out to entice increased sales for these guys? What's on the horizon? New gaming systems? I don't know. What we heard yesterday from Apple, what we're hearing from Microsoft, what we're hearing from Sony about the future of AI and the potential future of AI gaming. The thing I wonder about is the future of AI gaming really going to depend on people at home who want to play the AI video game of the future. Are you going to need hardware in your house to play these games? Because I can't imagine that the cloud will send signals to your handheld thing that give you AI powered games. Something tells me chips, very powerful chips inside new gaming systems will be the entity to power the games forward. So yeah, maybe you'll get a signal from the internet to your box, and then your handheld controller on maybe your visor, whatever, will now interact with it. But I have a feeling you're still going to need a an at the destination system to handle this AI intelligent whatever and convert it into 3D reality, whatever we're dealing with here. Again, I'm not a gamer, so don't look to me for this, but I'm just saying for the company, I think these brick and mortar locations are absolutely necessary going forward for the future of gaming. And where else are you going to go to get the right system for what you have at your home? You're going to go to a place like GameStop. You're going to talk to the staff at GameStop that know what they're talking about. They're specialists in gaming. It's all they do. And so I see the stores surviving decades longer. Sorry. And even if it's as simple as a GameStop member ordering the system from a GameStop website, the delivery and pickup will be from the GameStop store at the local strip mall or shopping mall within a mile or two or three or four or five of the final purchaser, where the purchaser can elect to go and get it from the GameStop store. The package is waiting for you, or have it delivered by a delivery system to your home. But it'll come from head office warehousing to the locations in the area in one bulk shipment and then distributed out to the customers. That makes the most economic sense to me. And of course, if you can have a buyer of $1,000 or $2,000 advanced AI intelligent gaming system with head controllers and everything else coming into the store to pick up their box of stuff, well, while you're here, you're going to look around at all the new stuff that's come in that you haven't ordered, and you might pick up another $300, $400, $500 worth of stuff. Added profits. This is where I can envision the future of GameStop. But I'm just an old retailer that's just going, you're not going to eliminate the brick and mortar aspect of this business. You cannot look at a screen without a physical something to make something happen on it. That's not going to work. You're going to sit on your couch, your recliner, and you're going to have to hold a controller, operate something. You're going to have something on your noggin. I don't know what, if it's an advanced pair of glasses eventually, or if it's a full-blown helmet with voice control activated. I don't know, but it's physical. It's something you can touch and prod. You have to acquire this. And if there's two of you playing a game together against each other, flying jets in the air, dogfight, you're both going to need these helmet systems. And you're going to need a physical, computerized something to handle the memory and the bits of information from these units, the handheld units, and from wherever the game is coming from, unless it's on a disc. This is where GameStop will excel. I think the profit margins are going to surge for these guys, but we'll find out. In the meantime, you want to know, is the stock going up today? Is it going to go up in the next 15 minutes? I love everything you say about GameStop, Bruce, but in the next 5 minutes, should I buy the stock in 5 minutes from now and sell it in 15 minutes from now and make $5 a share because it's going to take a shot? That's all you have to tell me. That's all you got to give me, Bruce. Everything else is great. I love you, but when do I buy and how much will I make? That's what many of you would like to know. I'd love to tell you the answer to that question. I will say, though, many of you here are figuring it out. You're getting it through your heads that you don't necessarily need to own the stock to profit from it. And if you've hung out on this channel for a while, you are very familiar with this, that you do not need to own GameStop to make money on GameStop. You can make money on GameStop from the options of GameStop and you don't have to buy them. You can write options on GameStop. So really, you only need either cash in your account, assets in your account that are marginable, and you can use the marginability of your account to make money on GameStop by writing options on GameStop. Or you can trade or create credit spreads where you write one option and buy an option. The one you sell is worth more than the one you buy. Therefore, it's a credit spread into your account. And you can become a credit spread writer on GameStop, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, whatever you want. But on GameStop, you can make money on GameStop by this Friday, by next Friday, Friday after that. Yesterday, if you were here yesterday, you witnessed viewers of mine talking here, especially the members, just wrote some cash secured puts. They're handing me this money for Friday. It's ridiculous. I expect that will continue again today, where viewers will say, I'm writing $20 puts, I'm writing 25s, I'm writing 30s, I'm writing 40s, I'm writing 50s. I'm taking in cash of ungodly proportions with huge premiums attached to it. And the risk of me not making money is like this on these shrinking contracts. This is free money. And I say, take it. I say, absolutely let the gamblers take all the risk, the upfront risk for sure, and enjoy a nice revenue stream. For those of you who have been here a while now, you're figuring out that my regular viewers who are members of this channel are not once in a while option writers. They're all the time option writers. And that they're bringing in revenue from all kinds of option positions that they create on all kinds of different stocks. And they're watching the shrinkage of these contracts as they come into expiry. And this shrinkage is money in their pocket because you sell a contract up here, you buy it back down here. And the difference is what we keep the change. And it's quite a bit of change. There are folks here who have been self-employed and said goodbye to their bosses 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 months ago, and said, it's been a slice. It's been a real great time. And I really enjoyed working for this organization for the last 5 or 8 or 12 years. And I particularly enjoyed those 1% and 2% pay raises you gave me for the last 10 years. But I didn't enjoy the delayed promotions that never came. So, I'll see you around. You got enough of my time. I can make a lot more money hanging out with Uncle Bruce and his pals, writing contracts. See ya. See ya. Yeah, there you go. Joshy Buzz, new member. Joshy Buzz, what's going on? I hope you're doing all right out there. Those of you who are becoming members, I thank you. Another Gold Bagel member right there, Joshy Buzz. Welcome to the party, pal. Great to have you with us, and hopefully you can make a ton of money here with us. I'm pretty sure you'll do all right. We are now, look at this, 615 votes have come in on the poll question. If only poll question people would immediately hit the thumbs up at the same time, that would be awesome. We have 165 thumbs ups and climbing, but we have 615 results from the poll question. That's pretty cool. 621 now. 89% say yes. GameStop shares will go up if Roaring Kitty exercises the 12 million shares through his stock options by June 21. This is the 11th. That's 10 days from now, and we're talking 9 trading days here. We're running out of time. This is getting close. Going to be interesting. 185 thumbs ups have just come through now. Thank you. We're at 185. Hit that thumbs up button. 191. Look at that. 6 more. Boom! Just like that. You guys are awesome. Thank you for nailing the thumbs up button for us and hitting that poll question. 636 votes now. 89% to 11. Pretty damn good. Again, Joshy, thank you for joining us and becoming a member. Again, setting a new record. Again, the most ever Gold Bagel members this channel's ever seen. Some people around here are making money, and they want to make more. So way to go. What is he talking about? The coach wants to know, Chris, if options were such a surefire way of making money, why doesn't everyone do that? That's a great question. That is a great question. Does anyone want to answer that question for Chris? There's a few folks here who can give you the answer to that. Yeah, this is cool. Anyway, there you go. Lorraine, I'm the one with the Geek Squad account. He probably plays with you. I like Best Buy, and I'm there almost every week. I can rinse and repeat the products. Interesting stuff. Chris, is it complex relative to just buying stock? I mean, why doesn't everyone do it? Bobby says it's because most people don't want to keep learning, Chris. They just don't want to keep learning. Luca, 155 here. Ciao, everybody. Luca, welcome, my friend. Coach, he's saying writing options, not buying options. That's right. Options are risky as you know what, says the coach. Really, the coach? Yes, if you go long, I guess they are. Kenneth, if one were to sell cash secured puts, what strike and whatever would be ideal, and what date would be ideal? That's a question, I think. RB on 158, the coach here for GameStop. In my whatever. How you doing, everybody? Who else? 200 thumbs up, says RB. Hang on, I'll answer these questions. How do we write contracts? And thumbs ups from RB. Thank you, Spicy number 153. Pre-market spikes has been. And BP is asking, Microsoft has a portion of Open AI. Like Uncle Bruce says, AI or AI testing would be lucrative. Google has barred, but everybody knows ChatGPT. They have missed the bus. Is there a video on how to write contracts? There are videos on how to write contracts. On my website, there are videos waiting for you on how to write contracts. Brandon, because Chris, most people who trade options do it wrong and lose their money within 3 months. Even the inventor of the options market went broke trading options. Where are we at right now? We're at 24.64 on GameStop right now, down 19 at the moment. Giddy up. We're still down on Nvidia, 32 cents. Apple's off a dime. Tesla's up 30 right now. Pre-market, what the hey? Hello from Sweden, says Bjorn. Kenneth, if one were to sell cash secured puts on GameStop, what strike and date would be ideal? There you go. Well, it depends on the price of the stock, but right now, at the 24.50, 25 level, you can write 20s. You can write anywhere up to 25s, up to 30s. You want to go further out in time, I would suggest you write January 2025 contracts. Go out 6 months. You can do them in the money, out of the money, which are 20s, 21s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. That would be up until about the money. And then above that, you're writing out of the money puts, but you're going to get paid a bigger premium. The higher the price of the put, the higher the price you're prepared to pay for the stock, the more money you're going to get. But of course, the more money you get will go against the cost of your stock, your ultimate risk factor. And so you go from there. Armando, I bought 2 of your classes focused on puts. Thank you. And like a hot knife through soft butter, says Nate. Bjorn, I grew 200 oaks from seed this year. I'm going long, baby. Rock and roll. What else is going on here? Let's see. Hello from sunny Devon. CC Gonzalez. Most safe option writing. You're making maybe 0.5% of your money a week. It's nice passive income, but not something to live on. It's rare to have plays like GameStop where premiums are crazy. Well, you can make more than 0.5% a week depending on how you do it and what you're going to do it on. Covered calls, that is a strategy to use in options. Credit spreads is another strategy that requires a lot less capital. Credit spreads is very attractive to investors and people who want to get into the option market who have less than, say, $10,000 or $15,000. I mean, to buy one call option on GameStop, you got to have 100 shares. And if the stock's at $24.50, that's $2,450 you got to put up to write one contract. Now, if you can get $5 for that contract, that's $500 against $2,400. That's 20% of your money. That's pretty good. If that's a 3-month contract, more power to you. On the other hand, if you write a cash secured put and it's a $25 put and you can get $10 in premium for that, you are in effect offering to buy the stock for $25 less the $10 premium, $15 a share. Are you happy with that kind of a deal? If the stock stays over 25 a share, that put ends up worthless at the end of its life. You keep all the money. That's 40%. $10 a share against a $2,500 contract. That's $1,000 in for putting up $2,500 to get it. That's 40% of your money. If it dies worthless, there's much more than 0.5% a month here. Credit spreads, there's some opportunities there. And there's classes for all this stuff on my website. Head over there, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, and start with class number 1, and then watch number 2, then watch number, what comes after 2? 3, then number 4. Each class builds on the next. There's 17 of them. You can go far as you want. It's like a college course. Watch a class a week, 2 classes a week, 1 a day. You'll catch up pretty quickly. Once you watch the first 2-3 classes, you'll start writing options, and then you'll be holding in more money than it costs you to watch the classes, and you will write options for the rest of your life. The classes you only have to buy one time. You can rewatch them over and over again. The writing you'll do forever. And so I have viewers here now who've been writing for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 1 month, who are going, this is a life changer. This is a game changer. And there are people here who are going, I could have been doing this 15 years ago if I knew about it. I didn't know this part of the market was accessible to me with the amount of capital I have. I'm a small investor. I am not a multimillionaire. I cannot believe that I could have been unemployed on purpose from my crap job and garbage career and garbage bosses and associates. I could have been out of that hellhole years ago had I known about this. But here we are today in 2024, where everything trades using this, your iPad or a laptop, desktop if you still have one, your mobile, baby. You can do this option writing from anywhere on the planet as long as you have internet. And there are viewers of this channel who are already traveling the world, who have already said, see you around. I've put my stuff in storage. I am not even renting a place at home anymore. I'm out of here. My wife and I are traveling now, slow traveling. We're traveling for 3 months in Australia. Then we're going to be a couple months in Indonesia. Then we're going to take a month or 2 in Japan. We don't know where we're going next. We might end up in Dubai for a week and then pop up to Europe in the summertime. We might do Europe for 4 months, various spots, 2 weeks here, a month here, a month here. Some of my folks are just literally going to 3 places a year. They're going from their hometown to a sunny, tropical, whatever place and to a foreign place. And they just rotate. And they're writing options from wherever they are. They make more money than they spend. And so their account just keeps growing. And they're adding to the retirement account while living a life that has changed everything. The problem is, why doesn't everyone do it? I'll tell you another reason why. You have to pay $150 a class if you do it through me. And some people just, I'm not going to pay a dime to learn how to do this. I want this for free. I want to learn how to be an option writer and know what I'm doing for no investment whatsoever. Fair enough. Others are just going, I just don't have the time. I don't think I have the time until they try it. Once you try something, you may find, actually, I can do this. I can do a class a week. As a matter of fact, I can do 2 classes a week. I can stop watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or America's Got Talent. I can now record that show and watch that at another time. And while I'm conscious and engaged and, a real functioning person, I'm going to watch this guy's classes. And I hang out with him in the morning. And so I'm going to really force myself to take a couple of classes a week. And within a month or 2, you've caught up with all of us. You're here. And you're asking me questions you never thought you'd ask me before about options, the complexities of options. And away we go. Once you've written your first batch of calls or puts or credit spreads, it's over. It's over. The pessimism, it's all gone. It's all gone. That's when you go, oh, even an idiot like myself can do this. I had no idea. This is legal? Are seriously? Am I allowed? I'm allowed to do this. I can't believe how easy this is. And that's when you realize, geez, It's no wonder these hedge fund guys travel everywhere in private jets. I get it. They're just writing more options than I am. That's the only difference. The amount of percentage return is the same for a billionaire or a thousandaire. It's how many millions and billions you're playing with. That's what affords you a Tercel, a Corolla, a Camry, a Lexus, a Tesla, a Benz, a Corniche, and or a private jet, or all of the above. I mean, it's just a matter of how many can you write, how far you grow your account. I just say one step at a time, one option at a time. It's a marathon. It's not a 100-yard dash. It's a marathon. And right now, yeah, I admit, right now it's all about GameStop because of all the hype and all the craziness, because the media is all over that story. But the hype also is involved in credit spreads on Apple. It's also cash secured puts on AI stock or credit spreads or deep in the money calls and poor man cover calls against it. You can do so many option strategies with so many different stocks. You just have to get into it. You're not going to learn it all in a week. Impossible. We're talking a $5 trillion turnover business every 7 days. Options turnover, $5 trillion a week worldwide. It's huge, and it is growing faster than the stock market is growing. All the investors who've come into the market in the last year dwarfed by the amount of investors coming into the options market. And I'm trying to get you to be a seller first, a buyer later, because options have one thing in common. All options have exactly one thing in common. And what is that? They all have an expiry date. Option contracts only last a certain amount of time. They all eventually run out of time, and they're either in the money or they're out of the money when the deadline arrives. And that's all depending on the stock price. And if GameStop shares go up in price, a whole bunch more call options at higher strike prices are in the money. If that happens, a bunch of put contracts are out of the money. If the stock goes down, a whole bunch of call options are out of the money, but a whole bunch of put contracts are in the money. You can play this market positively or negatively, or take a range. There are so many ways to play the options market. It is endless. And this is why I'm already at 17 classes, and there will be more. So welcome to the party. Join us, and let's go from here. Welcome, Paul Richards from Devon. Thank you all. We're at 2454, I think, right now. Thank you. Buy the classes, RB says. Just buy the classes. Just shut up. Buy the classes. Thank you. Everything you need to know, you'll find in the classes. Matt, I got $9 for January cash secured put with a strike of $25. It's now in the money. Do I need a stop loss? No. You never need a stop loss order with options. No. You've got a January, you will do what another thing we've taught people to do around here. Very important thing. You learn a little trick that makes you a lot of money time and time again. It's something like, I'll show it to you. It's I can show it to you on camera. Okay. It goes something like this. You go like this. You take one arm and you go like this, and you take the other arm and you kind of go like that. And then you've got that position, and then you relax in your chair or your couch, and you just kind of you rock a little bit if you want, or go back and forth a little bit, pick your nose a little bit, play with your hair, but you do this, fold your arms and wait. Time is your friend. And you just wait this thing out. That's one of the ways to play this market and do very well at it. The ones who are in a hurry to make money lose money. Option writers that are in a hurry to make money writing options, they lose money. Option writers who are just ruthless, they're assassins. They're up in their little eagle's nests and waiting for their victim to come into the gun sight, and they nail them. They're the ones who make the money. It's just relax time and enjoy. It's going to be fine. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. There are massive upside price spikes of 15% in the pre-market. What the hey is going on? And what else? What else is going on? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jumper thumper. That's how I was. If it's this easy to make more money during cash to get puts, then why doesn't everyone do it? And Payloaded got what is that? Got cash to get puts written for 22, selling 35 covered calls on the other side. If assigned, just sell more covered calls out, acquire shares for free and or lower cost basis. The wheel keeps spinning, baby. And Bruce, did you see my? Did you see my email? Wrote about 5 days ago. I just saw it again this morning, and I need you to give me a screenshot of what you're talking about. The screenshot you sent me blew up like to 500% in size, and I didn't know what it was about. You've got to explain to me what your position is, and I'll try to answer your question for you. Okay, great stuff. Hello from Brazil, says GTB. Welcome. And let's see. Yeah, RB. I'm traveling at the moment. Most days, I earn 20, 50% on my option writing. Thank you. Rock and roll. Thank you. John, sold all my SoFi shares, took $100 loss, but made that up tenfold selling more cash secured puts. Need that extra capital for the time being. I'll get back to SoFi when I can. Thought Empire, can you speak on the whale teeth we've seen in after hours yesterday? I don't know what you're referring to exactly. Can you explain it to me? Like, you've gone global. Bless you and Auntie Jen. Yeah, we are global. Let's see. I just saw $20 spike on Market Watch, then it disappeared. We see these glitches every once in a while. I don't know what to make of it either. Right now, 24, 40, 42, 45, 46, down about 40 cents a share. Nothing at all. Trish the Dish. I just read a guy that posted he is denied tier 2 option trading with Fidelity. He has 200,000 sitting there and no debt. That's when you switch brokers. Depending on where you are, what firm, where you live, certain firms work well for you. There are some folks here who are really happy with Tasty Trade. They're happy with other firms. You have to decide for yourself, because I am not sponsored by anybody. That, if you folks have noticed, there's no logos here. I don't get paid by anyone to be here, so I don't promote any brokerage firms. You're not going to get free shares if you open an account with blah 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 company because I told you to. I don't have any of that stuff, so I have no affiliations anywhere. I'm just a guy just trying to give you my opinion on what's going on. Tier 2 options. Interesting, Trish. Flint Creek, will you have a sale on classes again soon? Good morning, Flint's dad. I know you are there. I had one a couple of months ago, and I've had a few people say to me, hey, if I buy all 17, have you got a deal for me? And I have an offer of $1,999 if you want them all in one shot. Very few people do that, but it happens. But at the moment, I don't have a sale on the go, but stand by. But in the meantime, get one at a time when you're ready. You'll capture this. Do you need an LLC doing this? No, but your tax advisor is someone you can talk to. But I would say start with doing it in your name first. It's a capital gains scenario, so it's capital gains taxes depending on where you live now, and then maybe it's part of an LLC down the road. You might, how much can you make in a year? Capture this. How much can you make in a year? Capture this. Would like to know. Did anybody want to try to answer that question? How much can you make in a year? Flint Creek says no LLC. I'm at war in the Ukraine. Off duty says, keep up the fight, my friend. Hope you're on the right side of that. It kind of feels like he's selling dreams. He's such a dream merchant. This Uncle Bruce guy. Since 2010, he's been doing this. I mean, when is he going to stop? Chris, is there anything you can do to protect yourself when writing options? Boy, Chris, do you need classes off duty and holding the line on GameStop as well. Brad Wood, stay safe off duty. Slava Ukraine. Flint, off duty. Our hearts are with you. John Biscuit, 0.5% a week is just $5 per 1,000 invested. At that rate, you'd need 100,000 to make a decent living. Yeah, 0.5% a week would be pretty. It's conservative. It's very, very conservative. You can make quite a bit more than that. But hey, if you've got You make 5% a week instead of 0.5% a week. That's 5,000 a week on 100,000. So if you can make a 2% a week on 100,000, that's 2,000 a week. That's 100,000 a year. Can you live on that? Can you replace your day job with that? If you make 100,000 a year capital gain versus 100,000 a year salary, you've got salary tax rates versus capital gain tax rates. Can you make a go of it? I suspect with the lower tax rates for capital gains, many of you generating 100,000 a year in option revenues will keep 80+% of it, maybe more. Something tells me a lot of you can get by on that. Anyway, just asking, just saying. Anyway, you also have to ask for option trading through your broker. That's right. Why is SoFi so recommended? Oh, it's a winner. This is a winner. Good morning, Bruce. I'm looking forward to subscribing and taking your classes to start on a true road to financial peace. Just need the funds first. GameStop Moons, a new Golden Bagel member is born. Well, again, I get these reactions all the time. I get people going, well, as soon as this happens, all this is going to happen. And I kind of go, no, that's not the way it works. What's going to happen is you're going to make a commitment to say, all right, these classes are $150 each. I'm going to scrape up $300 and I'm going to grab his first 2 classes. And I'm going to make sure I understand everything he says in those 2, because each class is 1.5 hours to 2 hours long. So 3 to 4 hours of instruction for $300, and you can watch them again and again and again. And then I'm going to write one option. I'm going to learn how to write one contract. Maybe it's a cash secured put. Maybe I'm going to do one covered call on 100 shares that I have. Whatever. That's how it starts. That's how it really starts. Then you go from there. You go, okay, well, I generated $500 on this contract. There's my $300 back. I'm going to buy 2 more classes, and I'm going to write 1 more contract. Then I'm going to take 2 more classes, and you're going to systematically work this through. But it's okay. Whenever you're ready, you're ready. If you're not, you're not. So after Desperate Housewives, there's a new TV show, Beverly Hills Housewives. Where can I watch this? Chris, are there some common mistakes beginners make when starting investing in that way? Anything that can caution against doing? Some people get too eager and want to write as many as possible right away. They can't hold back. I say to my viewers, just take your time. Start with your toe in the water. Try doing some options on GameStop. Try some options on Nvidia. Try some options on Apple. Diversify out. Very conservative strategy programs, out of the money contracts. Just take your time. But this is human nature. I get it. People say to me, "Oh, well, if I could write 10, I could make enough money to pay for all the classes in one shot. This would be great." And I've got a credit card bill for $20,000 that I'd really like to knock off. People are in a hurry sometimes, and they push it. It's normal. It's okay. Do you find you get FOMO writing puts for stocks that run? No. The reason why is because the options you've written depreciate as the stock goes up. You buy them back and write a new set of cash secured puts at higher strikes for a fatter premium. And that starts to shrink out as the stock keeps going up. You buy that one back and you write the next contract for a higher strike price for a fatter premium, and rinse and repeat. And you actually make money as the stock goes up with it. You're making money as it's rising, but yet you're respecting the volatility of it by taking these premiums up front. That's the protection you get, the insurance premiums, by writing these calls and puts. And when there's a dip, you still have protection on the dip. So no, it's no. There's no FOMO really. We're too busy making money. Hassie, hey, question. I'm holding GameStop in my TFSA, and people tell me it's taxable because it's a U.S. dollar if I sell. I don't know. I don't know what people. I don't know who you're talking. I don't know. You've got to do your own official research from source. Go to the government website, Government of Canada website. Talk to a H&R Block person or someone that is familiar with TFSAs. Don't come to me for this. I'm not a tax guy. I'm from Canada, yeah, but I'm not a tax guy. So you need to get proper advice and what you can and cannot do in the TFSA. Jay, I bought one video from Bruce, been making money ever since. Capture this. How much can you make a week? No one wants to answer. Well, it depends how many options you write, how much capital you have. So you've got an open-ended question with, I have no clue what am I talking to, a millionaire? Am I talking to somebody with $500? I have no idea what you're leaving me in the dock here, so I can't answer this question. I have viewers that are making $1,000 a week, 3,000 a month. Some are making 5,000 a month. Some are making 20. I have viewers making 100,000 a month. They're all different sized accounts. Some of my viewers have 10 different positions going at the same time that all mature and roll over every 2 to 3 weeks. So they're, some weeks are really busy and then not so busy, and then they're really busy again. I have some viewers who write contracts that don't do anything for 6 months. They want to just write one position and hold and wait, and in 3 to 6 months they'll make another move. And so, how do I tell you how much they make a week? I can't answer that question. It depends on your investment style, your aggressiveness, conservativeness, your risk tolerance, capital, what you want to write options on and not. There's no one trade. That's the best part about options. Just like with stocks, go wherever you want and get into whatever you want to get into. I have recommendations for you. I have guidance for you, but you're going to want to take these classes and really invest some time to learn. But hey, for now, if you're new here, you're not sure, then just watch and read. Follow these kids, and you'll understand what they're doing and how they're doing it. Do some pretend trading. And some of these platforms give you pretend accounts with paper money. Trade there. Do what these people are doing and do it yourself on the pretend account and see if it works or not. Don't take my word for it. Do it that way. Maybe that's the way to go. But anyway, there you have it. No simple answer. Wish I had it. Let's see. If I had a simple answer, then there would only be one trade to do, one way to do everything, and there would be really nothing to it. But that's not the way this world works. Folks, we're going right now, member-only commentary on the channel. We're approaching the opening here. We're opening in 3 minutes. So we're going member-only commentary right now for Stock Markets with Bruce. Thank you all who have been here already to join us. We've loved having you, and we'd love to have you join us as members as we now go member-only commentary. We've got almost 300 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for really coming through for us. 289, 290, 291, something like that. We have 986 votes on our poll question. That basically is asking, GameStop shares will go up if Roaring Kitty buys 12 million shares via his stock options expiring June 21. 88% agree to yes, those shares will go higher. If he starts to exercise a million a day, $1.5 million a day, 2 million here, 1 million there, all the way up to 12 million, that stock is going to go higher. 88% say yes, 12% say no. All right. Very interesting stuff, everybody. Thank you. Let's see. What broker app on my phone can I use to be able to write in Canada? I looked at options. The only way to buy me calls puts on write them. Strength Science. I'm not sure. IBKR and Questrade are a couple of them. Some of the banks have apps. You're going to do some homework. Google questioning, it might be a way to go for you. Splitter, depends on your calls here. Flint Creek, how could anyone possibly answer a question like that? Colossus people, Colossus, Big T, the hardest part about stocks is learning what color Lambo you want. Have you invested in GameStop? I don't own any shares of anything. I don't have any conflict of interest with any of you. I don't own stocks. I don't write options. I don't own options. I don't have any investments. I'm just a commentator giving you my opinion. I make my living trying to make you richer. Been doing this since 2020, 2021, been 4 years now. Chris, start with a free pretend trading account. Lots of providers are doing this. LA, this TFSA can be American or Canadian as long as you don't withdraw and make sure you don't over-contribute. Brunco, I read a few places that it is illegal for GameStop to sell puts on its own shares. Do you think this could be part of the reason for the offerings? doubt it very much. They're not going to do that. Just joining in, says Christopher Splair. It's possible to make 5% a month just through time shrinkage, for example. There you go. Good morning, Jason Laws. That $5 trillion term was just from Uncle Bruce's students. Thank you, thank you. Yesterday I made some more soap and listened to Bruce's classes. Welcome. Good morning from Prescott, AZ, Solaria. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who have been here, does anyone here do use Fidelity, do covered calls or cash secured puts? Philly fan, I'm too bullish on GameStop. All in on $31 a share. CKT 253 today on the thumbs up meter. Let's go. 31 is fine, says Brad to Philly. What else is going on here? I use Fidelity to write covered calls, says J Boy. Let's see what else. I just lost my job, Uncle Bruce. I don't have any money right now, but for your class, when I get on my feet again, I'll be there. We'll be here, we hope. Ted, Bruce, can you please check the email I sent you about lesson 3? Thank you. Layers, volume looking strong. London Fernandez is a new member of this channel. We're open for business, by the way. London, thank you for joining us as a new member. London is here as a. Am I seeing this anywhere? I'm not seeing this anywhere. I've got so many comments here going through right now. I can't keep up for whatever reason. My channel is giving me a hard time. But another member has come in. Thank you, my friend, for joining us, becoming part of the gang. London is a new member of the channel. All right. What else? Anybody having trouble belonging to Schwab? Flint Creek wants to know. Garna something. I'm thinking about buying some classes. How many of them I need to actually write cash secured puts? I think I've answered that already. I've got people here who have written call options, put options after just a couple of classes. Others wait until they get to 6 or 8. It's up to you. It'll become clear to you as you start taking these classes whether this is for you or not, and how it's for you or not. Alberto, good morning. Bagel Familia, nice. What else? Let's see. Everybody, hi. Let's see. What else is going on? The people want to know about tax implications. I don't do that. Anyway, let's see. Charlie, curious about your thoughts on my message yesterday. Market. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know, my friend. I'm not sure about that, Charlie. I can't. I'm not sure about that. What else is going on? Thank you. Where are we at right now? 2370 on GameStop. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. Let's go. I have 6,900 plus GameStop shares. I just found your channel. I've never written any contracts. Oh my God. There are many like you. It's amazing. Anyway, welcome all. Welcome. Who else? People talk to each other about different strategies, which is great. If you become a Gold Bagel member of this channel, thank you, Larry, by the way, for the bells. If you become a Gold Bagel member of this channel, you can join our Discord group. Send me an email if you'd like to become part of the Discord group. Let me know what your handle is. What are you known as on the channel? And I'll send you the right link to get over there. And that way you can hang out with the members of this channel 24/7 and talk option strategies all day long. I don't participate in the Discord group. I'm just here. I'm here, and you can send me a private email from time to time. But the Discord group is very popular among Gold Bagel members. It's one of those other perks that you get. So yeah, just send me a private email if you've become a Gold Bagel member and let me know. All right, go. Let's see. Thank you all. Armando, new member. Welcome, Armando. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you here. Also, if I thought I saw Armando's link earlier. Isn't it here? Yeah, Armando, chilling with Uncle Bruce member. Welcome, my friend. Nice to have you with us. Okay. Um, Good. Okay. Are nobody good morning, Uncle Bruce. If Kitty still owns the options on GameStop at the end of the day on the 21st and the stock's in the money, are the shares automatically assigned or does he need to ask for assignment? I doubt it's automatic. I think that he would just be sold out at his final pricing, but I'm not 100% sure on this. I really don't run into viewers that dare the street, the broker, to exercise them on options in the money. People sell them even on the last day for more than they're worth because even on the last day they have value above their book value if they're in the money. So it might be a quarter more. So I cannot imagine him not taking an extra 25 cents a share off the market times 120,000 contracts. Anyway, there you go. Cindy's having trouble with Schwab. Karen says, I use Fidelity for all my options work. We have not heard anything yet from John. I don't have anything yet on GameStop that I know of raising their cash. 23.25 on the stock, down 150. The low of $23, the high of 24.50 on 7.3 million volume on GameStop so far. What's the email to get to me? Right here, brucefarmer@hotmail.com. That's my email. It's down below in the description as well, if you can do that. Here's my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. That's where you go to get your classes. And if you want to make a large purchase of all 17, then send me an email, and I will be able to set you up for all 17 classes. It's $19.99 US is the cost through my PayPal account, and I'll then send you the links directly from me to you. You let me know. All right, earnings today on GameStop? No, they came out last week. They're already out. Thank you for everything, me. Thank you. Do you think CEO would want Kitty to get those 12 million shares, or is it GameStop benefit for him to own them? It wouldn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt. One, can't sign into Schwab as well. Snowboarder can't sign into TOS. Schwab has just done a great job since they took over. Deep value at this rate, GameStop will hit SSR list in the third week in a row. All right, we're now at 23.23. Low of the day, $23. Volume of 8.1 million. We're down 5 cents on AMC to 465. Apple is up 370 this morning. Tesla down $3. Google up 120, Nvidia is up 64 cents at the moment. Spiders are down 217 at this time, and we're just watching and waiting to see what this market wants to do. The Dow is off 295 points, so the Dow isn't helping anything either. The European markets are lower. French elections have been called, snap elections, not helping. AI down 16. GameStop 23.38 down 145. SoFi $7 down 4 cents. Nvidia up 83. Rocket Lab down a dime. Matterport at 409 a share. We've got Super Microcomputer down 535. We've got Adobe down 230. Uber down 40. Apple's up 380. Tesla down 346. Enphase down 146. Netflix down $1.19. Advanced Micro, AMD down 36 cents. Unity down 30. Google's up $1.05. Moderna down 20 cents. Cisco down 31. Pfizer down 3. Microsoft down 137. IBM down 197. HPQ down 3. Everything is really red except for a few outliers. Amazon hit 63 cents. Home Depot is down 3. Goldman down $8. Boeing down 230. Facebook, that's Meta, down to $499.89, down $271. Target down $115. JP Morgan's off $5. Costco down $155. Walmart off 33. Disney off 30 cents. American Airlines down 7. AMC down 2. DraftKings down 55 cents. Royal Caribbean down 270. Everything is red. So for GameStop to be red this morning, this is the market. It is what it is. But there's opportunities here. The lower GameStop goes, the richer, the more expensive these puts become to be able to write them, which means you can bring in a bigger premium than previously thought. There's that too. The lower the shares go, I think the bigger the snapback. It's like pulling a bow and arrow here. We'll see for that. We'll watch and see what's going on. All right. Merger confirmed for Matterport. Shareholder meeting July 26th to vote on it. It's a done deal. It'll probably be done by the end of July. Malta for a couple of days off right now. Luca, send me that email and I'll try to get back to you, buddy, for sure. Okay, resend me that. Joe, damn, thought GameStop was SSR today and it's still doing this. It hurts my heart. Jason, I can confirm. I also can't log into my Schwab account. And Luca, Uncle Bruce, please say hi to Auntie Jen. You got it, buddy. You betcha I will. Safe travels, my friend. Thank you all for joining us this morning. The markets are off, so there you go. What can I say? Markets are lower. We are open. 10-year treasuries slip ahead of a $39 billion auction. Fed won't move interest rates this week, but meeting will still be a feast for economists. Let's see. Turkey's tariff on China EVs is a canary in a coal mine. Stocks fall. That's a headline that just came through. There you have it. 23.44, by the way, on GameStop. We're 44 cents higher than the low of the session right now. Let's see. Don't know here. The Dow's down 258, S&P down 19.9, and Nasdaq down 20 points. They're barely down here. The Nasdaq 1/8%. I mean, we're talking almost 1/10%, really. S&P just over 1/3 of a point. The Dow down 2/3 of a point. It's not that serious. Oil's off 12 cents a barrel to 77.62. But Apple stock definitely higher today so far. Rory Kinney shows he's holding his GameStop position as stocks continue to slide. That's a story just coming out. Let's see. Is there anything new here? A Reddit post from June 2nd. No, that's not good. That's not what I want to see. I want to see something newer than that. Still don't know. Not sure if there's been a newer update than on Friday. Friday was the last update we had when he was on the show. Let's see. There is nothing, I think, being said here. There's a meme that says you were a billionaire. Again, I don't have an update for you. I have been speculating and asking you guys your thoughts. What do you think the GameStop shares are going to do if he starts to exercise his options? He has my viewers, 1,148 of you have responded to this question. 87% of you think the shares of GameStop will go higher if he starts to exercise his 12 million share option position. The stock's at 23.42. The options are in the money. 13% of you think no, the stock isn't going to go even if he does this. I kind of tend to agree with you guys that he wouldn't have to do much. Like I've said before, if he were just to grab 1 million shares a day at $20 and exercise 10,000 contracts a day, go from 130 to 120 to 110 to 100. Next week, up that to 2 million a day. He'll get them all done by next Friday. And 12 million shares will have to be picked up in this market to secure his delivery. I think the stock go to 40. I think it would go 35, 40 fairly quickly. That's just my thinking on it. I don't know if it'll stay there. Don't know what it would do after that. I know that the company, GameStop, has to announce the completion of their stock offering. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting on Thursday for their annual meeting. I'm going to see what happens with that. There's a lot going on here going forward in just 24, 48 hours and by June 21. But at this moment in time, right at this second, we're at 23.30. That I can tell you. That's all I can say. That's what it is. All righty. Let's see. What else is going on? Why didn't he exercise it when it was 30 or 40? I don't get it. He can do it anytime he wants. He could exercise these anytime he wishes to. He can roll them forward. He could sell these and pick up July's. It'll cost him some money, but he might do that. He might pick up July 22s and drop the 20s. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. We'll see what's going on here. Dude, Uncle Bruce, there's a hidden 5 in the picture he posted on Twitter. So people have theorized that means Keith Gill wants to own 5% of the company. Splair, others speculate about the road that Joker was using to that bank. Really wild, do the one meme. Of course, if he does get 17 million shares out of this whole thing, he would have been a 5% holder before the company raised any money. This was when the company had 350 million shares out. After they do their financing, I am guessing we're at 386, which means he would need 19 million to have 5%, not 17 million. But still, he's close, certainly close. And deep value, if he exercised the calls, they wouldn't have been able to sell permanent cover calls when the stock dipped during the stream. Okay. Spirit, it's the 5% rumor. Others say 5 days until he's exercising his calls. Others counted something into a mathematical counting and received the number 21. So there you go. You figure it out. You think there's a whole bunch of people watching this? Oh, there are. 23.25, 23.31 on GameStop at the moment on 10.4 million volume. Very quiet here. 16 minutes, although this from the old days, 2 months ago, this is huge. But as of lately, 10 million right now is somewhat lighter than usual. 23.22 to 23.26 is where I see us trading hands right now on GameStop shares. The high of 24.50, which was kind of the opening range, and 23 was the low so far. It could go to 23 or below at any moment here. We already have broken 23. We're at 22.80, 22.83 here, already lower. So we're down now $2 a share, 8% lower so far. Dow's off now 370, so it's at its lower end of the day. AI down 38, SoFi down 6, NVIDIA holding at 54-cent gain right now on the stock. 22.94.96 on GameStop with a low of 22.80 at the moment, and that's the story. Okay. Yeah, there's just Swear has it right. There's a lot of people watching this and speculating, but for some of the stuff you need in not a movie background or a lot of fantasy. There you are. Yeah, exactly. This is typical of the world, and the media is all over this story, whether rightly or wrongly. They're all over it. 385 to 390 is the drop on the Dow Jones at this point in time. We're showing S&P down 30 points and NASDAQ down 61. The NASDAQ is down a third of a point. The S&P is down 0.6 of a percentage point. The Dow is down 1% at 400 point drop on the Dow. Okay. American Express, JP Morgan are losing most of the 300-point fall or creating 300 points of droppage in the Dow. Just those two stocks, JP Morgan, American Express, and the rest of the market is down 115 points collectively, which is about a quarter of a percentage point. Nothing much really happening actually. But this is the fact. We're down 419 on the Dow, and that's it. That's the number, and that's all she wrote. 22.95 on GameStop, 22.97 now. Volume of 11.8 million, and it's just not a very heavy active day, but it is lower at the moment on the session as we speak. All right, waiting for the company to reveal whether they've issued stock and at what price, how much cash is in the account now. What are they sitting on? What kind of cash balance have they got now? Is it truly $3 billion? Is that the actual new number? And we'll find out. Thank you all for joining me today. Great to have you here. Thanks again for answering the poll question today. 1,205 have answered. 87% are convinced the shares will go higher if he exercises, Roaring Kitty exercises his 12 million share option position. Only 13% think the stock would actually go down in price. Beach Boy, thank you for the 30 shekels, a little over 10, 11 US dollars. Bought back 2/3 of GameStop 30 covered calls written yesterday. 48% gain in one day. Rinse, repeat. How about them lemon pies? Alberto. Well done there, Beach Boy. Slayer saying that the best meme is still the Seinfeld meme. What do you do for a living, Kitty? Well, I'm a GameStop meme holder. All right. Armando, what's your thoughts on naked shares bringing down GameStop? There's shenanigans going on. There's all kinds of derivatives trading going on. It's just part of the game. It works in your favor when it goes up. It doesn't work when it goes down. And I don't know if it's real. So I can't really comment more on that. Everything may slow because of CPI tomorrow and rate cut increase tomorrow. Is that going to happen? That is the question. 22.80.81. We're at the low of the day of 22.80 right now on GameStop shares. 22.80 has been the low trade, I think, and we're just in that neighborhood right now. 86.88, 85, 84. We're 85, 87 on the bid ask, I think, but we're jumping around quite actively here. So we'll see what's going on. And we'll find out. Okay. 22.85, 12.58 million. So approaching 12.5 plus million, going for 13 now. 22.84, low of 22.80. We're just about to hit the low here. We're 81 bid. I think we're going to hit that shortly. Now we're 85 bid. Now we're back to 81 bid. Here we are. We're just hanging around here right now. AMC down about 2.5 cents. Nothing too serious. 22.90 now, 92 on GameStop. Little buy wave just kicked in, running it back to 22.92. 22.80 is still the official low trade of the day. And these numbers can change at a moment's notice. 22.95 to 97 on the market on the last trade range. 22.95 at the moment. On GameStop, oh my, I am dying here. Been up hour after hour last night trying to stay on top of this market for you and trying to get sleep in between stuff here. What can I say? I'm just working for you, trying to keep you getting better here. And what else is going on here? I can't answer this question from our nobody. I don't know if the insiders have sold shares in the last day or two, or if they sold shares in the last month or two. I don't know how new this info is. I don't really know. My pure guess is when the deal goes down, they lose all their options. And maybe what they're doing is exercising their share options now, but they have to sell a portion of their shares to pay the tax penalty on getting the shares. Because if you are an executive in the United States and you are, if you're granted stock, let's say you're granted $100,000 worth of shares that were granted to you 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and they now come through, you can elect to take the shares as delivery, but the IRS considers the shares an income gain. So that's a $100,000 gain on your paycheck right now, today, because you take the stock today, boom, you owe tax on 100,000 more at whatever your tax rate is. Now, let's say it's 40%. What these guys do is they arrange with their stockbrokers to sell 40% of their stock into the market. And that raises enough cash to pay the tax man. So actually, what's really going on is America is getting richer every time an executive gets paid out a stock option. And the market gets the stock coming into it. and the cash goes to the IRS. And the employee keeps 60,000 of the stock. And in this case, the employees will convert the stock on the takeover at 550. So I'm guessing that's how this is going to go. And maybe that's why this is happening. All right. Everything me slow because CPI tomorrow rate cut. Maybe they don't want CoStar shares. No. Deep value the options. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. We love you for all of you out there. Thank you for these donations. 2305 now on GameStop. The low is still 2280. I don't see the 2280 bid anymore. I now see bids from 2281 all the way up to 23. But that can change in a heartbeat if it did. 2305 on the sell side. The high on the sell side is 2329 now. There's sellers all the way up to 2329. So the market has shifted a little bit here, 15, 20 cents right now. From 2380 range to 2305. 2280 to 2305. 25-cent jump in the stock on GameStop. That's all. Okay. 696 on SoFi. NVIDIA, 121.28 down 50 cents on NVIDIA this morning at the moment. All right. 2307.08 on GameStop, looking like a few more buyers now at 2301, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's buyers now at every penny coming in on GameStop, but that can be eliminated in just one sell order back to 21 or lower. 2307, and the selling is at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, but most of the sellers don't even have 100 shares each. So it's very thin on the sell side at the moment as well. So we could have some volatility on this market. Okay. Thank you everybody for your kind words. Thank you for your donations today and taking up classes. If any of you want to have a one-on-one with me to go over your game plans for your future, you let me know, and we'll see if we can get together the next few days and kind of go from there. Thank you all. 2286.89. We're back under 23. Here we go. As I suspected, we just hit 2280 right now. Just hit that bid at 2280. That is the low of the day. As a matter of fact, we've hit 2279 already on one trade, at least one trade, but we are back to 2287 at the moment. So 2279 is the new low of the day, 1 penny lower, but we're back to 2290 at this point in time. That's how these markets go. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce rocks. Crazy 49er, $50 covered call for 719. Should I buy them back around $2? It's at 380 now. Okay, I don't understand what you're saying. What did you sell them for? What are they trading at? You're telling me you can buy them at 2, but they're at 380. I don't understand what you're doing. Are you thinking about putting in a stink bid? Is that what you're doing? Again, I'm guessing here. I'm in the dark. Get some rest, boss. I'm working on that. I'll be getting a little bit, but I got work to do today. I have work. Oh, I got stuff to do. I have a lot of stuff to do here. I'm starting to think GameStop does not care about its investors. Crazy 49ers sold for 6. Okay, so you sold them at 6. They're at 380 now, and you're thinking about buying them at 2. Is that what you're doing here? Yes, stink bid, $2. Got it. 201 or 205 if you go in nickels, not $2. 1 penny or 1 nickel higher than 2. That's your stink bid. Christina, do you think we roll our GameStops in and down closer in time and lower in strike with this drop? Could be considered. If there's money in it for you, take a look at that. Add cash to your account. 2301, 02, 03 now with a low of 2279. Are we at the low of the day here within 20, 30 cents? Do we pop from here to 25 to 28 to 30 today? I don't know. 14.3 million have gone through. So there are buyers here scooping up this stock, but there are sellers hitting this stock. And that's kind of what makes me wonder what's going on. Makes me question these people. Why would you hit the stock at 23? You know it can go to 43. I think I know why. Shorters are trying to stop it from going anywhere. They want it lower to lower their margin requirements, lower their interest charges, whatever this story is. I don't know. 23.16 now, 17, 18. A slight bounce back to this 23.18 level. Still down 165 on the session. The Dow off 344. We've improved about 80 points from the low of the day. AI down 63, SoFi down 6 cents at 697. There's nothing bad happening there. 121.45 on NVIDIA down 33 cents. A reluctant stock to go down, and that's true. Reluctantly doesn't want to go down. 23.13, 17, 23.17 on GameStop. Now 20 to 21 just took out all the stock at 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 67 for sale a moment ago at 23.21. It's gone. Now trading at 30 a share, 23.30. It's now up to that 35. Now just took out the 36 stock. There's a buy wave coming in, taking out stock on GameStop from the 22.79 to the 23.35 level in about 5 minutes. Okay, so we had a buy wave come in, a 14.9 million volume on the session so far. All right, everybody. Interesting stuff. No dull moments here. Thank you all. In any event, we see what we see. We're watching what we're watching. 23.27 on the stock. 28 now. Again, there's 8 for sale, 19 for sale, 20 for sale at 23.32, 50 at 23.37, 51 at 23.55. Dribs and drabs available on the sell side, unless a market sell order comes in out of nowhere. 23.32 now, a little bit higher, just a tad higher. Buying from 23.30 all the 23 down to 23.12 on my screen. So there's a lot of incremental buying coming in. People are trying to get the stock on the cheap, and there's a lot of stink bits coming in. Odd numbered buy orders, odd numbered at odd prices. 23.34 now has gone through. They're taking that stock out. It's possible we could be at 35 to 40 here at any moment. 23.30, 23.26, 28. There's no stopping this. 15.16 million now have gone through in 32 minutes? 32 minutes, 15 million so far today. Okay, we're up on Apple, 650 on Apple, 199.65. High today, 199.83. Apple might hit 200 today. Tesla, 168.26, down 550. Spiders are down $3. Google is up 45. Nvidia's down 51 right now. Okay, everybody. 23.33 on GameStop. 34.35 right now. 34.35 on GameStop. 15.28 million. Not a lot trading, but it's inching a little higher at the moment. 23.38, 39, 40 now. 23.40. Low of 22.79. We're up about 61 cents from the low. Just hit 60. 23.6. Just jumped 20 more cents, just like that. 23.59.60 range, 15.4 million. So we're now down $1.25 from 185. So that's improvement too. Offered at 23.60 at the moment. So buying has come in to take out sellers in chunks for now. 23.60, 58 to 60 right now is what we're seeing. 61 now just went through. That's taking the 60-cent sellers out. That round number's gone as it's now being hit at 60, 61 range. But we're back to 53, 55. So there you go. Okay. Wow. The $20 calls that Arcade has are still going for $5.40 June 21. Brian, Uncle Bruce, why can't you tell us what GameStop's price will be and at what time? Haven't you been in the stock market since the 80s? Show us your wisdom. Well, yeah, well, I reserve that for the people that pay me $1,000 a month to be members, the ultra platinum members. You might notice you can't even buy that level through my YouTube channel. That is a by invitation only. So, yeah, you got to put up some serious money to get that crystal ball. So, just be content with Gold Bagel level. You'll be fine. It's all right. A Clay Crazy 49er, you're nearly 50% profit and a decent exit. All that's left is time value and volatility. The calls are going to be inflated for a while. Interesting. A KA99, we will get GameStop 10Q. When or will we get? I don't know. On my October 18th, 34s are trading at 705, says Christina. 23.44. We're holding around that level. We got to 23.60 for a bit, but we're back to 23.40 a share at the moment. How much are we talking here, Bruce? 11 on 11. Yeah, that's $1,000 a month to be an ultra platinum top secret member of the channel. Ultra level, says Jason. I want in. Yes. Yeah, well, that's by invitation only. 23.50 on the stock. 23.55, 58, 69, 61, 97, 23.90, 23.90. We just popped 50 cents on the stock. 16.5 million. 23.70 again. There was a market buyer that just bought up everything up to 23.90. We're back to 23.68, 67.68. There was a buyer there that just stepped in and bought it all. We're trading at 23.75, 24.10, 24.11. We just jumped again. We're down 80 cents. We're moving higher. 24. We're trading at $24 here. We just had a buyer jump in here, another one. So something's going on. Is it what I think it is? What? Talk to me. Schwab still acting. I can't log in. 23.93, 23.95. Some of you are being forced to do this. Oh, could be good for you. Could be bad for you. I don't know. I'm not saying. $24, $23.99, 24. Are we taking out offers? We're still down 80 cents on the session instead of $2. The low, $22.79. We're at the $24 range for a moment there. Let's see if another wave comes in. Yeah, here's another one. 24.05, 67, 24.11 just went through. 12, 13, 15, 28, 24, 28 went through. 24, 28. They're taking out offers. These are market buy orders. 17 million, 17.5 million. A million just came in. Is that the first million? I don't know. 24.10, 24.05 on 17.6. Buying is coming into the stock. We're down 80 cents at 24. But we were just about 20 cents higher a few moments ago. We were only down 60 cents. Schwab is finally up. So Cindy, Jason, mine is still down. So they're working on it, obviously. We're down 340 on the Dow. GameStop, 23.94, 24 again. Again, it's trading at 24. There's buyers behind these bids. Sellers are 50s and 100s. That's all the way up to 24.75. 50s and 100s. That's it. There's 1,000 now at 24.09. There's 600 at 24.17. There's 1,200 at 24.44. This isn't going to stop the market. If these market buyers keep coming in like they're coming in, this is going to run. What's going on? Does anyone know? Has anyone seen any announcement on GameStop? Anything anywhere? Press release? Nope. I'm going to take a look at filings. 2382 again. We're backing up a bit. Let's see. Did we get any filings on GameStop? No, I don't see anything on GameStop. Still nothing new. 2378 again. We backed off from that 2340, whatever that was a moment ago. We're down $1 instead of down 60 cents. 2382, we might be setting up for another wave here. Something happened, and I don't know what it was, but something clicked here. We had a buy order come in. 18.19 million shares are now through the system. We were at 15 million before the little run here. 2-3 million went through. 2388.89. 2388.89 again, trading hands. Now we see some selling, 3,000 at 28, 89, 33, 3,700, something, 2,400. There's 1,000 at 24, maybe, maybe not. 2376. So there's some selling showing, but we had some market buy orders just come in and just take out offers without even waiting. There was someone in a hurry to buy stock. That could have been a forced buy-in from a broker. Is it the first of many? That's the question we're all asking ourselves. 2380 right now on 18.4 million volume in an hour, in 40 minutes. In 40 minutes. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Let's see. What else is going on? Thank you. Schwab is up, says Cindy. Okay. Good morning, everyone from DB. Javier. Good morning, Bruce. You mentioned Matterport closed deal. Does that mean no other company can now make a better offer? Well, the shareholders have been informed. There's a shareholder meeting for the Matterport takeover, July 26th. That is now out there. Another company could make an offer right up till July 25, but at the moment there is no other offer. That's where we're at, July 26th. 2397, 2401 on GameStop, 04, 2409. We're climbing again on buy orders at market. 2410. They're just buying whatever's. There's a market buy order, just buying up stock. That's been going on now. 10 minutes of this, just a little more. I see 4,000 above 25, Bruce, on the sell side. Now just 3,000 share blocks, just up. Jason, I got nothing for you. No news. Okay, 23, 97, 99, 98, 24 again. We are getting buying interest now in the 24 neighborhood, 18.76 million on GameStop. So something's going on. Spicy. Uncle Bruce, what is your delay for your quote? Seems like you're always behind 20, 30 seconds. It's probably because I'm on the internet on this level 2 that I'm just watching a YouTube channel on. There you go. I don't know. Clay, y'all in the cover calls for GameStop should have gotten out to get ready for the rollover. It is what it is. Let me see if I can get a better update on the trading. Maybe I can become a little more live. 24.25. Is that up to date? 24.25, 24.30. On GameStop, 24.33, 8.38 now. 24.38 went through. It's going up again. We're only down 55 cents on GameStop right now. 24.23. We're taking out, like I said, they are taking out offers. Whoever's buying this is not being subtle about it. They're just market buys are coming in. 19.5 million now. 24.15, going down a little bit here. 24.50 is a high of the day. We're down 70 cents. At 24.40, we're only down 30 cents. So yeah, okay. SoFi 698, by the way, down 5 cents. At the moment, Dow's only down 302. It was down 420. We're down 302 on the Dow. There's improvement there. Take that for what it's worth. Anyway, let's see. I don't see any filings, says Brian. You just see? I got nothing, but I see the market moving. So there's something going on. Is it Roaring Kitty exercising calls? If that's happening a million at a time now, 2 million at a time, that means buy waves could come in here. Market ordered buy waves to get the stock to deliver to Roaring Kitty. Million after million after million, 12 million of them over the next week will have an effect. 24.50, 58. We're down 30 cents now. 24.46.7. They're taking out offers up to 24.50 now. And now we're back to 24.35. Another order came in, 20 million volume. Something's going on. Okay, something is going on, and it's moving the market higher, wave after wave of buying. If this continues, others will join into the party, and then we run $2 or $3 from here. At the moment, 24.44. just 40 cents or so below the close. That's where we're at right now, instead of 22.79. This is a nice improvement from 22.79. 24.42 now it's been taken away. It's offered at 49. It's gone at 49. They're hitting that. Those bids, those offers are being hit now. 45, 47, 49. They're taking it out. 50, just hit 50 again. 52, 60, 90, 24.90. We're green. We just hit 24.90 a share. We're green on your stock on GameStop, kids. We're going higher. 24.92. They're taking it out. 25 is at risk here. 24.95 is gone. 95 is gone. We're up 13 on the day. 98, 25.08, 25.10 through the 25 level now. Here we go. 25, 12, 16, 18, 23, 30, 40, 46, 25, 46, and a buyer is coming in. More buying is coming in. 25.50. 25.50 now on 21.4 million. 25.55. 60 is gone. 61 is gone. There's 50 for share, 50 shares for sale at 70, 75, 80, 85. There's nothing here. It's gone. 25.70. We've already traded 25.80. 25.71 is the indicated high of the day right now. 25.71 on a market buy order coming in. I think we're halted. I think we're halted on the, yeah, we are halted. It's no selling. There was nothing for sale. 50 shares every 5 cents going all the way up. There was nothing offered. 25.72. We're back up again. I don't know if we're halted or not. What's going on? 25.72. Up 80 cents right now on your session for GameStop. 82.83 now, 85, 87, 93, going to 26. 26, it's going to hit 25.99. There's 13,000, 15,100 at 25.99. There's only 2,800 at 26. Are we halted or trading? Or we're at 25,000, 29,000 wanted and 3,000 offered, 25.99. Halted. It's now halted at 25.99, up on the session here, $1.16, and there was virtually nothing up to 30. I see offers at 32. Nothing for sale. Nothing. Has it got a? Has there been an announcement? Something's going on. Someone said something to somebody. I'm saying. This spike is straight up on the stock, absolutely straight up on the shares of GameStop. I'm waiting for, obviously, a couple of announcements. What is GameStop doing on the financing? How did they do it? How much did they get? At what price? Is it finished? And is Roaring Kitty jumping on this stock? What's going on? I'm sitting here going, hey, anybody want to say, anybody know, please let me know. All right. Thank you all for being here today. Great to have you. Those of you who are trying to get to me with the emails and stuff, I'm a little busy right now. I can't answer them, but after the show's over, I'll do what I can for you. Okay. Thank you all very much. $25.99 last trade. There was a buy wave coming in on that stock. I did see a position where it looked like there were 30,000 wanted, 2,000 offered between 25.99 and 26. And I think the stock market, the New Yorkers stepped in and stopped it. So I think that's what's going on. Okay. In any event, that is the story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you all very much for being here with me. It was kind of boring for a while. All of a sudden, all heck broke loose, didn't it? Yes, it did. All heck did break loose, and we've jumped. Those of you who went away for a while, welcome back to the party, pal. $26 a share was indicated on the market here as we were getting halted on this thing. 1,463 votes are in on my question. GameStop shares will go up if Roaring Kitty buys 12 million shares from his options. 87% say yes, Bruce. It's definitely going up if that happens. Thank you all. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. 394 last I saw. Please hit that thumbs up button if you can and get us to 500. We have 989 of you watching. Do me a favor while we're in the delay here, hit the thumbs up button for me. Break 400. We're at 396 now. I need 4 more for 400, and let's go for 500. Thank you all. 1,011 watching. We're halted on GameStop at $25.99. I think we were going through 26 to 27 and running higher. We're up now on the session. $1.16. We were down to 22.79. We're now $3.20 higher from the low of the day. And the question is, what's causing this move? Anyway, let's go for, let's keep an eye on this and go for this. Keep going here. We should be opening shortly on GameStop. Hit the thumbs up button while we're on the halt. Help my channel get more exposure. We'll keep people posted on how GameStop is doing. AMC is still trading at $4.92. It's now up 20 cents. So it also has popped, and it is still trading. It was not halted. GameStop was halted due to an imbalance of orders. If you take a look at the chart for the last few minutes, you'll see GameStop having quite a shot higher here in the last few minutos. Very interesting on GameStop, to say the least. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here, waiting for the stock to be called back on for trading. A rather unique trade move today. Never 2 days the same in this business. Never. Still halted. Here's that chart that I just popped up. Check that out. Let me take this comment out of here. Thank you, Brian, very much for that comment. Yeah, $25.99. Look at that chart there. Look at that thing go from the low just a little while ago. Let me get rid of that stock market. Yeah, look at that. Unreal. A real pop here. And somebody knows something. Someone is speculating, or what could be going on right now is someone is being bought in to this stock unwillingly. They're being bought in, and it could be more than one person. There could be a bunch of cash. Here we go, 26.10. Could be a bunch of shorters being bought in, forced in. 26.22 now. We're up again. 26.16 here. 26.30 or 25.30 now. 25.60. We got a sell wave came in. We had a buy wave come in. Here we go. 25.40, 25.50. As we are jumping around, there's not a lot for sale showing, actually. So I'm curious about whether a manipulated a shorter has been given an opportunity here to hit this thing. 25.12. We hit 26.24 for the high just a moment ago. This isn't over. $25 a share right now. 25.12, 20, 25.23. 28.35 is coming on again. 37 now. 25.37, and we'll see if there's a wave that will take out this resistance, or is there a seller lurking to just slam this market back to 22.79. 25.37 right now. 25.45 just got taken out. 25.31 range. There's offers at 46, 500, 300, not a lot. Caleb, thank you for becoming a new member today. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're here for the long haul and making money. 25.45 on the GameStop shares. Thank you. Giddy up. Yeah, it hit 26.24 for the high. 25.43 right now on 25.6 million volume. It's unbelievable. Brian, GameStop is definitely the most exciting thing in the market right now. How could it not be? It's unreal. Splair, since today, is it possible again to use X5 leverage on the buy side? Shorting still restricted for a few days. Brian, if you were buying, set your routing through IEX. Actually goes to the market. Good luck, everybody. Splair on eToro, by the way. Anyway, 25.20, 25.21, 25.12. Volume of 26 million now have gone through. We definitely had a buy wave. There's not a lot for sale here. There is very little for sale going up here to 26. There's nothing there. But it is at 25.05. There's nothing showing for sale, but market orders keep coming in. And that is the story here. We're at 25 right now, 24.90, 24.85. They're slamming bids, but there are no sellers showing on the offers. Once these market sell orders get filled, the stock can pop, and it's popping again to 25, 25.05 again. 20 cents the other way. Will this run to the 26 level? Could happen. 25.15, 25.18 just went out. We just jumped 30 cents here from 24.80 to 25.15, 30, 25.40, 45, 25.45. We're up 60 cents from this recent little low. 25, 20, 32, 25.32 now. There's 50s and 100s for sale, almost all the way to 25.50. Very little offerings. 25.22. There's buying from 1 to 500 shares all over the place, but we're at 25.29. There might be some for sale at 26, but I don't see it yet as far as any quantities. But there's buying definitely coming in here as bargain hunters are trying to scoop up stock. 25.40, 25.40 a share. Are we getting some forced buying on the sell side? People getting bought in, and are we getting shorters trying to sell again to keep it down? 25.45 here now is where we're trading at. We're up 40, 50 cents on the session, and we've traded 27.4 million on the day now. So our volume is increasing. The activity level is increasing here. 25.24 right now on the stock. An hour, and not quite an hour into the day, we've got 27.6 million. 25.11, 25.12. Right at the moment, coming back to 25 again. 08, 25 nailed it. 24.94, 24.91. Trying to drop it here. 24.88. Hitting 80 bids. We're red on the day now. 24.83. 79 bid, trading down 4 cents on the session now. We have dropped $2, a dollar. We've dropped $1.40 on the day from the high 5 minutes ago before the halt. We were at 26 at the halt, got to 26.24. We're at 24.90, 25.05, 25.03. We're now right at that 25 level. There's a war going on. Millions of dollars are at war with each other, right at $25 a share. Buyers, sellers, 25 bucks a share, 24.95, 25.05, in that range right now. 28.3 million. That's what's going on. It's wild. All right, costs. AMC popped at the same time. Noah, 621 $40 calls, just jumped $1 in premium. Deep value. Brian, naked shorts will pump any stock, not in the Keys portfolio, just to distract retail. Deep value. I can see GameStop going to 40.60 today, if not this week. Gary, price usually follows volume, so we might fly here. 24.96 to 25.05. Right now, 28.5 million going through, just trading hands like crazy. We got sellers trying to kill it. We got buyers trying to run it, and they're at each other's throats. At 25 a share on GameStop. We're up 15 cents on the session. 25.25, 25.33. We're moving up again. 25.30 right now, as we just saw a pop on the stock off that 24.90 level, 25 level. 25.15 right here, 18. It's a wild one. There's no doubt about it. 25.17, 18. If the sellers, there's a 35,000 share buyer at 25.10 trying to get in. It's now 25.38. This 35,000 share buyer is behind the market. There's bidders on top of this 35,000 share buyer. 25.30. The buyer's at 25.10, trading at 30, 32, 33. There's nothing for sale here. 170 at 25.35. This buyer at 25.10. Here we go, down to 20. See if we get run down, or are we going to run up? 25, 28, 29, 30, 29, 24 again. This 35,800 wanted at 25.10, trading at 25.24. At the moment, now at 25, this buyer at 10 is gone. 25.10 buyer has disappeared. I don't know if they just made in a market order or they're CFOing their order, changing their order. I don't know what's going on. 25, 10, 20 right now, 25, 27, 28, 30. 25, 30 went through. Now offering 50 at 40, 50 at 45, 46. There's 50 at 50. There's nothing here. 25, 33, 37, 39. Trading out this another buy order 20,000 at 25.05 just showed up. 20,000 wanted now at 25.05. Now that order is gone. It's trading at 36. These big buy orders show, and the market trades 20 cents ahead of it, and then the buy order disappears. And I don't know if they become market buy orders. These could be buy-ins, forced buy-ins coming up, and we're getting a glimpse of their size. I don't know. And it could be one of several happening all simultaneously. I can't tell you. 25.09, 25.05, 25.01, down we go. $25 range. We're coming back to the $25 range right here on 29.8 million volume. 24.90, 93, 25.01, 24.98. Here we are back at 25 again. So you tell me what's going on. Wild. Jason, I've slept in, so I've been watching Little Bruce on twice speed, all cut up now. And to this green pop, wow, 29.9 million. We're about to hit 30 on the volume. 267 is the dip in the Dow. We've come back 150 points. The market's improving, and there's money moving in on GameStop. It would seem at $24.95 to $25, we seem to be up 15, 20 cents on the session at the moment. There you go. Call premiums seem to be running up in anticipation of something, but we just backed off to 24.65. We're negative on the day. 24.66 down 17 cents. 63, 60, 55, 54. We're getting hit now at 24.59. Down 24 cents. So there's a sell wave that's come in. We get these buy waves coming in. Then a sell wave, 24.68, 74, 24.70, 2, 3, 4, 75, 86. Just went green at 24.86. We're at the break-even line now, 24.85 range. Trading 30,500,000. A million a minute maybe is what's going through here. 24.84 for the high trade just now. Right at break-even here on 30.6 million shares. That's the story. What can I say? I'm following all kinds of stuff here. AI down 60 cents. ME down 0.3 of a penny. SoFi 6.98 down 6. NVIDIA down 76 cents. Rocket Lab down 11. 24.77 on GameStop. 78 down about 10 cents a share. Buying, selling looks even, but we are going through a lot of turnover, a lot of paper changing hands. 24.70 now, down 15, 70 to 72 range, 72, 24.72 range, 68 range now, down 14 cents. That's what I'm showing. Wild, just a wild event in the last 10, 15 minutes. It's been something else, folks. What can I tell you? Don't know what else to make of it. I haven't seen any announcement from GameStop. We're wondering if GameStop has completed their financing of those 75 million shares. Did that cause a buy wave, or are shares being exercised by Roaring Kitty? Is he stepping up now and exercising stock options, which is causing a buy wave into this market? We have 1,608 votes for my poll question. GameStop shares will go up if Roaring Kitty buys 12 million shares via his stock options expiring June 21. 88% say yes, 12% say no. 480 thumbs ups have come in on the show today. Thank you for getting me this close to 500 thumbs ups. Thank you all for helping us out there. Appreciate it. This is great stuff. 481 now have come through. 19 away from 500 thumbs ups. 1,039 watching. There's 500 slackers around here. Come on, you guys, hit those thumbs ups for us. 2460, 2455, 2453. We're down 29 cents on the shares on 31.14 million, trading at 54 to 61 range. At the moment, there's 1,000 at 59, 2,000 at 60. There's 1,800 at 2462 behind it. Nothing. 55 to 60 range is where we're at the moment. Now 52 to 55. 52, 55 right now. 24, 52, 55, down 30 cents on the stock. 516 thumbs ups. You guys are coming in for me. 519 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep the thumbs ups coming in, guys. Don't be a slacker. Don't let Strickland catch you in the hallway not giving me a thumbs up. Come on, guys. We're moving. Let's go. Marcus Gamestop, 621.20, has 166,000 open interest and a 4,500 volume today. So I don't know if that's much of a change from a couple of days ago. I do not know. We're at 24.33 on the stock. We're down 40 cents, 24.40 now, 44, down about 28. Oh, we just popped the 55.56. We got a buyer coming in here, 5,300 buyer trying to come in just behind the bid. We're at 24.60, taking out the 60 offer. We're down 25 cents a share on 31.8 million shares of GameStop. Richard Carlin, neat. That's right. Don't forget the Knights of Knee out there. Hit those knee emojis. Thank you all for joining in. 1,032 of you are here. We're at 24.55, 58 now. Trying to get to 24.60 range. We're at 42.55, pretty wide spread. Nothing offered of any significance. There's a 500 share order. There's a 300 share sell order, a 900 share order. That's gone. 24.52.55 here, climbing a little more. They're taking out offers, systematically taking out offers. Interesting. 24.51 right at the moment to 60 now. 56 is gone. There's 800 at 60, 875 at 60. Very little for sale. Very little. 24.55. 32 million volume now. 32 million. I think we've traded 10 million in 15, 20 minutes? Like really heavy in the last 20 minutes. It really had some good volume come through here. And it went from 22.79 the low to 26.24 for the high. We're now 24.30 to 40. So we're almost $2 off the high, actually. So we backed off a bit. The low 22.79, and we're at 24.40 now. So okay. We'll see if another wave of buying takes this to 27 or 28. We had a halt at $26. We ran all the way up to 26, got halted, went to 26.24, and then have traded back and forth. But we're now at 24.50, 53 now on the shares of GameStop. 24.53 high trade just a moment ago. We're still down 37 cents at 47, 24.47. It's changing faster than I can call out the prices to you, and you probably see that yourselves. The Big E, neat. Vilbus, love how the halts always allow the shorts to rally and crush the market. I love that. Yeah, I know, it's so frustrating. It is what it is, but it shows me that there is very little conviction to sell here from retail investors. They're not hitting the bids. The retail investors are not afraid of this stock. They're actually optimistic, and they have very little for sale. There are far more buy orders showing than sell orders at penny levels all the way. But every once in a while, a sell order comes in and just floods the market, and then we get a buy order, market buy order that takes it out. 24.70 right now. We're trying to battle back to 25. Can it go there? 24.73, 75, 79. Right at the moment, 23.76 again. Can they take out the selling at 27, the 70s and 80s and get to 24.90 and then get to 25? We're at 24.74 here. There's definitely some more buyers and seller orders showing, though. Definitely showing. But it's these market orders that come in unannounced that just show up that are trying to slam this stock. 24.70 at the moment, 64.70, 67 in this neighborhood. We'll see what gives. Fun stuff. Brian hitting the knee emojis. The knee attack is underway. 24.60 here at the moment. Welcome to the party, pal. We've been on the air 2 hours, 9 minutes. 1,069 of you are with us right now. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hitting the thumbs ups for us. And thank you for answering the poll question that we got going. 565 thumbs ups and 1,665 answers to the poll question. 88% say yes, GameStop shares will go up if Roaring Kitty buys 12 million shares via his stock options that expire June 21. So there's a strong conviction on that. And we had a up run here to 26.24. Take this stock all in 10 minutes from 22.79 to 26.24 in 10 minutes. All day we've been waiting for something to break, and it broke. Now we're at 24.55. We're down 24 cents. 24.65 just went in here. We're now only down 19 cents. 24.67, 68, 69 now. 24.71, 72 just went out. We have orders coming in here to take out offers. 68.72 range has been taken out. There's a buyer of 32,000 at 24.60, trying to buy up at 24.68 is where we're trading at. 24.65, we got a buyer, a big buyer at 33,000. 24.60, we're trading at 69 at the moment. 24.69, 26.69, about a dime ahead. Now we're at 78. This buyer's being left behind. It's trading away at 72 to 78. At the moment, 32,001 at 24.60, 24.78 last trade, going for the 80 mark if this keeps going. 33 million traded now, 33.2 million. 24.70, 73, 75 just went out. There's nothing here. It's thin. There's some at 90 maybe. 24.83. We just broke even again. We're only down a penny or two here at in the low 80s. 24.78, 24.73, 24.83 just hit again. That's a break-even price. 32,000 wanted at 24.60. That buy order is being topped by other buy orders coming in ahead of it. We have buyers now at 81, 79, 73, 70, trading at 85, 83, 24.85 range puts it green on the day. 32,721 at 24.60, but we're trading at 24.74 at this second in time. All right, 66 just went through. Maybe we're going to get hit here. This buyer got taken out or killed their order, and they're realigning it, but they're not showing anymore. 24.58 is where we're at right now, so maybe they got hit. My tape might be just a bit delayed. Amazing. Schwab is screwing its clients. How convenient, says H. Gregory. There you have it. Not happy with Schwab today. They've been technically glitching all morning here. Not good. 24.79 again. Trading on this stock. We're going up. 78.79. 24.83 is break even. We're just about there. 24.80 just went through again. We have a buy wave coming up here. Will it take out the sellers? It wouldn't take much to get to 25. Not much at all. 77.79 right now is where we're going through, down 4 cents on GameStop. After all this trading, we're down 4 cents. 33.6 million. The shorters haven't been able to crash it. The supporters are holding the line, and it won't go down. It won't go seriously down. It did hit 22.79. That was $2 ago. That was about half an hour ago, I think. We just broke even again, 24.83. Here it is. We're green at 83.84. We're going green now on GameStop. It would appear we might be going green again on 33.8 million volume. All right, kids. I'm about to leave. Schwab says double D. Very frustrating. Yeah, they're having trouble with this E-Trade acquisition, aren't they? They're not doing well. Clients cannot be happy with this performance. I mean, not at all. The Dow's down 196. It keeps coming back. It's a 200-point improvement at least on the Dow. It's still rising. AI down 59. GameStop at 24.59 now, 64, down about 20 cents. SoFi 696, down 7 cents. The volume of SoFi 5.5 million. NVIDIA down 88. Rocket Lab down 9. Matterport down 3.5 cents. 408. Smart Rent 241, down 1.5. Supermicro down $7. Adobe down $2. Uber down 6 cents. Apple up $9 to 202.30. Set a new all-time high, 202.86 today. That's a new all-time high. 3.1 trillion market cap approximately on Apple. These are new all-time high numbers. Tesla 169.73, down $4, but it's improved a bit. Enphase down 140, but that's rising. Netflix down 51 cents, AMD down 160. These prices are better, actually. Unity down 51, Google down 79. Moderna's up 69.70 cents. Cisco down 42. Pfizer up 11. Microsoft up 4. That's broken even from a loss of $2. It was down to 425. It's now 427.90, 428. Looks like Microsoft is turning green. The markets are improving here. 24.80 on GameStop. We're break even again on GameStop. Amazon down 71. Home Depot up $2. Improving. Meta is green, up $1. That's improving. Walmart is only down 14. It's coming up. Costco's coming back. It was down to $8.40. It's now $8.47. It's up $7 from the low. We've got some real improvement here on some stocks at the moment. GameStop 24.75 off 8 or 9 cents a share. Okay. Anyway, I let Lorraine. I left Schwab. What was it? I have Schwab left today. It was not pretty. I lost my buyback. I'm not sure what's going on here. Joe, yeah, same. I was working earlier. Nothing now. I guess I'll have to start looking for someone else to use. Joe says, I miss TD. Morgan Stanley now owns E-Trade. Schwab owns TD. Brian, halts are just another tool used for manipulation. I'm sure it was invented for a good reason, but not as a tool for crime. Everything is stacked against us. Thank you for RK, DF value, GKG. Let's see. And Alex, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. I am number 577 on the thumbs up meter. Bruce, you're going for 600 thumbs up. This is awesome. 24.76 on GameStop, down just 8 cents now on the session for GameStop. Volume 34.54 million. All right. Debbie B, plant get on A. I don't know what that means. Richard, I miss TD too. There you go. Maybe it's a Quest trade. Maybe it's Tasty trade for you guys. I don't know what brokerage is the best. GameStop just popped 25.11. We just jumped again here, 40, 50 cents. 25, 18 a share, 20 a share, 25, 25, 25, 29, 25, 34. It's running, GameStop running to 33, 34, 36, 25, 36 for this last run. The high of the day, 24, 20. 26.24. We're within 90 cents of the high of the day. 35 million volume. 25.30 is where we're at here. There's very little offered, actually. So market sell orders are the only way it's going to back off. 25.20 still up 35 cents on this session. We jumped 60 cents just like that while I'm telling you what's going on. 25, 10, 11, 15. Again, 25.15 just took that out a moment ago. We got buying from 24.80 right up to 25.10. There's buyers everywhere trying to get in. 25.11, 25.03, 25.05. and 100 here, 500 there, 50 shares here, 2509 again. Only selling is Marcus sell orders. So that's the only selling. There's no offers available. They're not showing offers. 2507 now. 07. What can I say? 2513. They just jumped it again. 14.15 a share. Took out the resistance there. 12, 8, 5, 11, back and forth. We're really jumping around. 2501 to 2512 between trades. 25 even right now. 35.6 million. 24.95 last trade. 2505 bid. Just boom the other way here. 2505 trading range now. 2485 bid, 2498 bid, 2499 bid, 25 bid, trading at 2503, selling at 4, 6, 11, 13, 22, 50s. That's all I show for sale. 50 share offerings. That's it. We got size way outdoing supply at the moment. 2517, 22, 26, 29, going up to 2530 range again. Here we go. Another run at it. Watching GameStop here, 25, 25 to 30, 29, 25 to 25, 30, 33. That's gone at 33. They're taking that out now. 25, 29 again, 35.97 million, going for 36 million volume here on GameStop shares. SoFi 695 down 8, Rocket Lab 446 down 9.9. So frustrating. 2518 to 20 right here on GameStop. 36 million. There it is. What can I say? What can I say? 1,027 here. Thank you, everybody. What can I say? Thank you, everybody. Brian, 587, good morning. Forgot the thumbs up. Forgive me. Thank you for these thumbs ups, kids. Thank you for being in the poll question. 2509 last trade, 1,742 answers to the poll question. 88% believe the stock will go up if Kitty exercises his options. 598 on the thumbs up meter. 599. Who's going to be 600? Waiting for number 600 to pop up at any moment. 2516 on GameStop. 599 thumbs ups. 607. Look at that. Thank you all for helping out on the thumbs up meter. 607 now. 2506 to 10 on GameStop. 36.2 million on GameStop traded in not even an hour. We're still is it an hour and a half? No. I'm having trouble keeping up with everything here. We're coming up to an hour and a half being opened on the day. Thank you all for your watching. What's going on? 1,000 watching. Give this guy thumbs ups. Thank you, Brian, for helping out. 2506. We're up 23 cents on the shares on the day. 2506. We've been trading as high as 2530 in the last few minutes. Will we break that and go beyond 2530? That's the question. Do we get to 2550, 2570? That is what I wonder. High of the day, 2624. We're $1.20 away. Can it happen? Yes, it can. It can break that. Who knows? Never a dull momento. Mike is here with a donation. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, my friend, for the hot dog, Costco hot dog right there. 24.91, 24.89. A little sell wave coming in again to bring it back under 25. We sure are getting waves. Apple 203.20 up $10 a share on Apple. That's a big deal. That is a big deal on Apple to be up $10 a share. Huge cap gain there. That is moving the Dow and moving S&P and moving NASDAQ. I am sure of that. That's got to be moving things higher here. 25.19 again on GameStop. No, 24.84. Pardon me. Trying to keep updated on the GameStop here. The Dow's down 206. S&P is down only 9. NASDAQ is green, 37 points to the upside. Oil down 21 cents. 24.84 on GameStop shares. Now pushing 85. Only offered at 93 here. There's no sell wave following in here. 36.7 million traded. We're unchanged again on GameStop. 24.83 is the break-even number, and we have done this countless times today. This 24.83 level, up and down, up and down. That's where I've got it here. 24.78 right now. Still waiting to find out if a press release is going to come out of the company or any kind of a filing, SEC filing here, back to 24.90, by the way. Will there be a filing to announce the completion of their stock offering? How much money did they raise for their treasury? How much cash are they sitting on? Waiting for this info. 24.89, up 4 or 5 cents a share. Down 194 on the Dow, down 9 on S&P, up 35 on NASDAQ. So there it is. Still waiting for what is going to happen. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. There you have it. Okay, kids. Going to take a little break here. I'll be watching this all day. Any breaking news, I'll try to break in with you, fill you in on what's going on. 24.85 up a couple of pennies here. And we'll stay on top of this, as the day goes on. Brian says 2.9 million available to borrow at a 4% fee. It looks like the fees keep jumping in after hours. Brian, wow, Apple. I wonder if Ryan Cohen is happy about that, single largest private shareholder of the company. He's richer, which means he has more ammo to move GameStop if he wants to. If he wants to buy any of that stock, I do not know. If only he would speak. In any event, I don't know what he's going to do. Brian, way to go, Apple. Well done. Thank you all for being with me today. Appreciate all your thumbs ups, your answer to the poll question. Thanks for helping out with the views and keeping this channel going. Appreciate you. We'll keep you posted on the developments as we go. I got a few things to tend to right now, but I'll be back later. And maybe we'll do a closing show. We'll just see how the market reacts. I may or may not be able to do it today. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be back at it yet again. All right. Thank you guys for your support of this YouTuber. New members, improving members, going up to gold level. Class takers, keep it up, and thank you all very much. We'll talk to you next time. Let's get you richer. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye for now.